Okay, morning stretch. Let's do it. Oh my God. I have to admit, I'm a bit stiff today. I don't know about you guys. I went for a walk yesterday. Don't worry, I'm being very, very careful. There were a little bit more people out on the street though, I found yesterday. So we kind of like crossing the street, like keeping at least 6 feet. I'm kind of crazy with things like this. So yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll go for a walk maybe in the morning this morning, but getting outside, I hadn't been out in 3 days. So getting outside was really, really important. Instagram, if this dies, it's because my phone's gonna die. I've got 2 phones going on. Maybe we'll come up with a charging solution. But anyways, let's get going with this morning stretch. The morning stretch, if you're new to the morning stretch, it's just 5 minutes. The goal here is just to feel good in the body. And in order to feel good in the mind, the body has to get its attention. It's kind of like a child in the morning. It's kind of like bugging us with our aches and pains and kind of like, we feel kind of low. Just like, one of our kids. I can't speak 100% to that, but I'm imagining that kids need attention early in the morning or else they're kind of harder to handle all day. But if you give them their attention right away and ease their kind of stress and let them know that we're here and we're paying attention to them, then they're going to be more relaxed, and the body is exactly the same way. So arms are going to come up. Deep breath in. Arms come up. We're going to do our nice wrist rolls. Deep breaths. Really kind of create some space between the rib and the hip. You want to open this up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. My legs are further than my hips. I'm going to bring my hands behind my head. Open my palms. I'm stretching my chest out. Breathe in. My hips come back. And I come all the way down. All the way down. My knees are a little bit bent. My head is down. My arms are stretched in front of me. I'm just going to go side to side here. Nice deep breaths here. Good. From here, we're going to do a Tai Chi move. We're going to gather from the ground. Deep breath in. Gather from the ground. We're going to flip this at the shoulders. Be Atlas. Deep breath out. And push the world up off our shoulders. Breathe in. Gather from the earth. Gather all the goodness, all the stuff that we need. Mother Earth, she's still good to us. Don't worry. Come to the shoulders. Deep breath out. Push that weight off our shoulders. Deep breath in one more time. Gather from the earth. Deep breath in. Pulling into the Muladhara, into the pelvis. Passing through the body from the shoulders. Deep breath out. And push up. Good. Again, hands come behind. Good. We come all the way down. Rest the hands on the ground. Side to side here, bending the knees, getting our knees to say hello. Good, we're going to heel toe our feet in, just under the hip. And from here we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. This is usually when we feel how old we are. Oh, right in the back, right here. And then open up. Good, squeeze our bum nice and tight. Hips are going to come forward, we're going to lean up. Hands up in prayer, and then arch the back. Good, reach up. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna bring the knee into the chest. Just hug that knee nice and tight. Good, we're gonna stabilize with the grounded foot. We're gonna make sure that foot is nice and grounded. Okay, good balance. Good, bring that foot down, other side. Good, I'm really squeezing my glute on the grounded leg to make sure I can keep my balance. So it's nice and tight, and I'm squeezing in. My chest is up, my head and neck, there's some space here. Good, from here I'm gonna take this foot, I'm gonna do a cradle stretch. So I'm gonna go over top of my thigh, and I'm gonna sit. I'm getting in my hip, and I'm getting in the glute. I'm putting some pressure on my knee, and I'm opening up that hip. Hi YK, thanks for joining. I know you like this stretch, so I hope you're doing it. There, let's just bounce a little bit, get into the hip a bit more. Good, let's stay with the balance. 2 index fingers on the same side. I'm gonna hold my big toe, sit up nice and tall. My hands are spread on the other side. I'm getting my balance, I'm sitting up nice and tall like a ballerina. Deep breath out, squeezing my glute on my left side and pushing that foot out. Push, 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 push. Head up, heart up, breathe. 3, 2, 1. And slowly lower. Nice job. Okay, other side, we went from here, then we're gonna go cradle stretch. So over top of the thigh. I'm sitting like I'm in a chair. I'm not bending over too much. I wanna bend at the waist here. Good, okay, I'm gonna put some pressure on the knee. Open up that heel, not heel, hip. Open up the hip, open up the glute. Good, deep breaths here. Good, keeping the balance by squeezing my right glute now, pushing my foot into the ground. 2 index fingers here, hold on to my left toes. I'm gonna sit up nice and tall. This is the part that really counts. Opening up the torso as much as you can. Opening up the neck, squeezing the glute behind me. Here, my hands are gonna come out, and I'm gonna open up that leg, sit up nice and tall, chest up, hips up, 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 breathe. 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower, slowly lower. Hey, nice job. Okay, legs are gonna come out. How'd that feel? Hopefully felt pretty good. We're gonna hug a tree. Hands are gonna come forward and go side to side here. Just getting the upper back. Breathe here. Awesome. Good, now we're gonna come behind. Interlace the fingers, open up the chest, open up the palms. So you see I went from this to this. Can we open up the palms? Open up the chest. Good, now we're gonna bend at the hip, send the bum back, and then open up entirely. Getting the shoulder. You may not be able to do this full stretch. I understand I'm quite flexible here, but just do what you can. Keep with it, keep with it, keep with it. Even if you're just here, it really matters. Keep with it, okay? Open up the chest, open up the anterior delt. Good, ground through the heels, deep breath up, and come up. Good job. Okay, ankle rolls. We're almost done. We're gonna finish our ankle rolls. We'll do some hip rolls, and then we'll be done for our little stretch for the day. And I hope you guys have a good day. I think one of the things that's really been a focus for me, and what I'm telling my clients, is just really facing your reality. Facing your reality. You probably need a new schedule right now. You've probably come to that conclusion, but you've got to make up what that schedule is. And really make sure your anchors are in place throughout the day. So for me, I told you my coffee's an anchor. It really throws me off if I don't got my coffee. I can deal. If I knew there was no coffee for a month, I'd make a new schedule. I'd find a new thing to anchor me, but it's one of my anchors. The other anchor is morning stretch. The other anchor is hydration. Other anchor is meeting with my team at work. So create those anchors, friendships, social time, family time, dinner times, reading, whatever those anchors are, make sure you amend your schedule. The schedule that you had before is just not relevant anymore for a lot of us. It's a new life. It's a new way, and we've got to adapt. And the quicker we can adapt, the quicker we can shift gears, the easier this is going to be to manage. And I think a lot of people, our clients at work and my personal clients and friends and family and even my team members, the biggest thing is just really watching those old habits that you actually kicked a long time ago. The habit of going to get the chips at nighttime, the evening snacking, the not being active, not doing the meditation. All of those habits that bring you down the path you don't want to go, which is that part of our brain that wants us to be fat and lazy and not do anything, which is a really terrible place for us to be. That a lot of us has put to bed, especially our clients and my friends and network. But this is a time during stressful times when that can rear its head and kind of push us. Nah, it's okay. Things are stressful. Let's have some chips. Things are stressful. Let's not do our movement. Things are stressful. Let's not go outside. But now is the time more than ever to get to the other voice and amplify the other voice that says, no, I design my life. I determine my life. I face challenges with an open heart and strength. I got my feet firmly planted on the ground. I'm doing my stretch. I'm doing my movement. I'm eating the healthy stuff. I'm finding creative ways to get nature in if it's not easy. And I'm going to find social time. I'm going to keep connected to positive messaging. And I'm going to keep my stress low by meditation and all that stuff. There's no perfect, but which voice are you amplifying? That's been something that's been really working for our clients is the routine, facing our reality and shifting that routine and as quick as we can, and keeping those good habits in and amplifying those good habits. You know, working out a bit more, eating better, breathing harder, meditating longer, you know, and finding those resources. So thanks guys so much for joining me. I'll be back here tomorrow. I'm gonna do my morning stretch every morning.